Alright, welcome back YouTube. So, little painting update here. I've been working on these guys for about a week and a half now, a week and 2 days. This is the last of the 40-man Hopton Regiment, the hybrid regiment that has some Scots in it. There's some dudes with some tartans in there. This is the command group in the second half of the command of the shot. So we'll dive down in here. As a point of reference here, these are the guys that I painted last month, I believe, in May. So I painted 16 of these guys or something like that, and then I ran out and I had to order more from Perry's. I did the yellow and red tartan there. I used like the square method. I didn't much like how it turned out. I didn't like the colors and I didn't like the method. So I did these guys a little bit differently, and you guys will have to let me know which ones you think you like. I'm still trying to develop good methods on the tartans though. So these guys are 90% done. They need their final skin highlights and hair. So this is the standard bearer here. We got our musician, sergeant, the commander. They're wanting to focus on the miniatures in the back. Let's see if this will help. You know what I should do? I don't think I have it readily available here. We'll see if we can't use a little. I'm in handheld mode today. There we go. So that's the commander. I did him with a deep purple tunic and dark Prussian blue trousers. There's the sergeant, musician, and the standard bearer. Sorry. So obviously royalist with the red sashes. And then I better bring that back. And then I don't want to show off the whole regiment. So this is the second attempt at tartans I did here. I did a blue base, and then instead of doing like a blocking square method, painting in squares, and filling in the gaps, I did cross patterns with green and attempted to do thin red lines over the thicker green lines. Get a little bit closer there. That's what it looks like. I do think I like this method and the colors selected better. I just need to, I think the green lines need to be a little bit more thicker. Needs to be just a little bit less blue showing through and a little bit more green. If I had done that, I think I would really much prefer the effect. So, and then last but not least, we'll just show off two of these. A lot of these guys are repeat here. Very slight variations from the first group. I did their collars in white as opposed to just the blue of their tunics, but more or less, you know, I had these guys as a reference so I could more or less match everything up. Tried to do the command groups a little different, picked out some different colors for the command group. Yeah, so that means for the month of June I was actually able to get done with 28 miniatures, which was my goal. So I've said in previous video, I had a week in June that I was out of the state for vacation, and then I have camping coming up this weekend, just all sorts of stuff. So I didn't have high expectations for painting, but I did get done with 28 miniatures, which was my goal, and so I'm happy about that. That puts my yearly total to 200. Now I wanted to be at 250 miniatures by the end of June, but I'm not. So my goal is to get 500 miniatures done this year. I think I got like over 450 done last year, not quite 500. We're not on track to beat that. The problem was I did like 0 painting in January and not a lot in February. So those 2 months were bust months for me. So I'm behind. If I'd painted just 30 figures in January, I'd be right where I need to be, but I didn't do that. So I know it happens. I'm still going to push hard for my 500 miniature goal this year. So with that said, these guys are done. What do we have next? Next, I have a platoon of 15 millimeter late war Germans I'm going to work on, because I like to just plug away a little bit at my 15 mil stuff here and there. And then we got a 36 man unit of commanded shot, and then we got 12 cuirassiers, and then we got 6 casualties plus a stand, an extra 4-figure stand for my storming party. And that'll be it for the ECW. Then at that point I will have to buy more stuff. So we got about 50 more miniatures to paint for the ECW stuff. Honestly, my goal for July, if I could paint the 30 commanded shot guys I have, they're Montrose Irish regiments. So I'm kind of going to use them for like, they're going to be with these guys. They're going to be part of the Western Force there. And they have tartans on them as well. You know, they're all dressed up as Scottish veterans of the Irish campaigns there from before the actual ECW. But if I can get those guys done in July, I'll be really happy, because once again, July is just another dead month for me. And then in August and September, I'll be able to crank. May, I did like 80 or 90 miniatures in May, which was really good for me. So I'm hoping August, September, I can replicate that and get another 80 or 90 miniatures done. So that will finish out. I'm going to probably do a showcase of the ECW army once the 50 I have left are done, before I make any more purchases. Just so, because at that point it's going to be over 250 miniatures. It's not where I want the final army to be, but it's going to be good enough for doing pretty much everything but the entire playthrough of the campaign book for pike and shot. Unfortunately, you need to have like 6 units of calves and like 6 artillery pieces to be able to do that entire playthrough. And it's a lot of forces required for that playthrough. So it's just going to take time to build that up. But with what I got, over 250 miniatures, any friendly game or any point pickup game I want to play with Holy Diver, I have plenty of miniatures for now. Like plenty. So we're probably going to, next battle report you guys see from me in the end of July/August is probably going to be pike and shot. We'll do some pike and shot. And we also have Warhammer ECW battle rules we want to try out. So that's a little hobby update for me. I got another video I want to do on something that I've gotten into recently, but until then, keep on painting.